Hi guys, welcome back, or welcome for the first time to Neptuna Tarot. My name is Cassidy. I will be your tarot reader for today. Today we are going to be doing a topic inspired by the magnificent Jess Puckett, the Chaos Witch. So she typically posts these kinds of videos every so often. I don't know. I feel like I don't pay attention enough to know how often it is. But these often are I keep saying often. These are usually my favorite kind of readings. I just feel like they point me in the right direction, and I feel like that's something I'm looking for personally. So hopefully the collective, you guys enjoy this as well. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the piles that we shuffled. Pile number 1, you guys shuffled Evil Queen. You deserve sugar, not salt. Pile number 2, you guys shuffled Stars. You can manifest every wish. And finally, beautiful pile 3s, you guys pulled Raindrops. Take a chance on them. So there will be a 30-second meditation, give you a better view of the cards. If you're wanting a personal reading, do not hesitate to reach out to me. Description is, or information's in the description box, as well as timestamps. And if you're still needing help choosing your pile, I always shuffle music, so you can find a song associated with each pile. I'll go ahead and see you guys at your reading. Can't wait. Hi there, pile number 1. You guys chose Evil Queen. You deserve sugar, not salt. So my beautiful pile 1s, what is your soul focus? I'm going to go ahead and read the message from the book just so we can get an idea of what Spirit is trying to relay to us. So pile number 1, someone in your life is mistreating you. You keep trying to see the good in them, but they just keep disappointing you again and again. Truth is, some people don't deserve second chances. As difficult as it may be, this is your sign that you need to cut them loose. Unfollow them and block their number. It's time to move on. Do whatever it takes to find some inner peace, for it's just as precious as gold. So I totally get the message already. I feel like there is a huge hidden aspect here going on that Spirit does want you to focus on, but I'm kind of getting this energy that you cannot focus on this bigger aspect, this bigger goal at hand, until you focus on this energy that is currently ruling, controlling. I feel like also exhausting your life. I feel like you don't have a lot of life energy to do a lot else but kind of protect yourself or think about this. Like, so your sole focus is going to be inner peace. What is Spirit wanting you to focus on? Inner peace, cultivating inner peace, because right now I feel a lot of very, what's the word, shaken nervous systems. Like, I'm just feeling very anxious. There's a lot of spiraling, spinning, overwhelming thoughts, okay, with this Nine of Swords here. And this does represent sleepless nights. It does represent, just mental unrest. It represents kind of obsession a little bit, is what I see it as. Like, you just can't stop thinking about maybe a situation. What I'm getting for a lot of you is that somebody close to you, maybe somebody that you looked up to, you thought was a mentor, you thought was somebody who you, I don't know, I feel like looked up to, admired in some way. I feel like they've disappointed you here, and you are losing sleep over this situation. Like, you are kind of giving energy to the situation. And I think Spirit wants you to shift your focus from this person. You've given enough energy to the situation, to this person, is what I'm hearing. They feel like you have given enough. It's time to cut it off, set some personal boundaries with yourself, where you're saying, I am no longer allowing myself to give these thoughts any energy. Okay, which is going to be really hard for a lot of you, because if they're anything like some that I've struggled with, it can be intrusive, where it's not something that you're wanting to think about, but it's just kind of overtaking you. So you will have to find ways to self-regulate those unnerved emotions. I think you need to find environments and people that help calm your nervous system, that make you feel safe and protected. I feel like this person really betrayed you. And something I've been wanting to look into, I don't know a lot about, but maybe this is something that some of you guys are also interested in, is betrayal therapy. After you've kind of been betrayed by people that, you look up to, it could be caretakers, friends, family, older siblings, aunts, uncles, whatever it may be. It's just people you seem to have trusted, put your trust into, and it ended up being something that you regretted, that ended up hurting you, mistreating you, disappointing you. And I feel like you have struggled with cutting this person off. Like, this might be somebody, like I said, that you love and admire. And that's, of course, you wouldn't lose sleep over somebody that you don't really care about. Some situation that you don't care at all about, right? Like, that makes no sense. Like, obviously you cared and loved. I'm saying past tense all of a sudden, which it's channeling messages, and I just kind of get a sense of like you're putting yourself in this position where it's time to release it, time to let go. Spirit is here trying to tell you it's okay to unfollow them, it's okay to block them, it's okay to basically do what you need to do to protect your inner peace. So if something is disturbing that inner peace, then you have to have enough self-love and courage to remove that disturbance for yourself. You are enough, and your inner peace matters. Because like I said, it's like you can't even really get to this, what your soul is actually supposed to be focusing on, because this is just like a hurdle. This is a blockage. This is something that's in the way of like a true soul purpose is what I'm getting. And it's like you shouldn't have to be, just because you shouldn't have to doesn't mean you know, you still obviously have to kind of focus on this, but this is more of, I just heard an annoyance, you know, it's like something that is wasting a lot of time, energy, even your rest. So let's go ahead and read this message. It says, slumber. When I drift off to sleep, my mind allows me to slip into a restful slumber. If dreams arise, they are pleasant and calming. This time allows my body and mind to reset so I can start my day with vigor. It's beautiful. So exactly, it's like, this is what Spirit wants you to focus on is, you know, with this unnerved, you know, regulation or sitting, your nervous system is just very unregulated is what I'm feeling. And I dropped something. There's just a lot of dysregulation. I don't know if it's just your emotions or if it's just specifically when it comes to sleep and rest. But this is what you need to focus on, is like maybe creating a more peaceful ambiance when you're going to sleep, maybe letting yourself soak in some hot water before you go to bed, you know, doing some rituals before you drift off to really give yourself some peaceful rest. Ask, you know, somebody, partner, parent, friend for a massage, a roommate for a massage before you drift off, or so, you know, like maybe massage train party, you know, you know, something that just kind of puts you in a relaxed state of mind. But once again, you're not going to be able to reach that peace until you also like set boundaries, say no to certain situations, say no to a specific person that has just repeatedly disappointed you. Okay, so we do have death here. So this represents an ending. Okay, something is ending, it's transforming. And I think you're transforming. You're transforming the way you're looking at the situation. I think that you are hopefully fed up with this person's antics. And it's like you are tired of losing sleep on this situation. It's time to put it to bed. It's time for this situation to end. With the cutest skull and crossbones I've ever seen. So yeah, like it's time. It's just time. It's like I think you are very exhausted of putting any effort and energy into this. So I feel like once this ends, they are telling you, I feel like you need to also ask for help. You don't have to do everything on your own with this Ten of Wands here. I'm just getting someone very stubbornly trying to accomplish a lot of goals without delegating. You need to delegate. You need to give different people jobs and roles, things that they can help you with, things that, like, think of all the things that you are currently doing and putting responsibility on yourself, pressure on yourself right now to do and accomplish that other people around you can do. All you need to do is just ask for that help. Yes, maybe you do need to compensate people for certain things. You know what I mean? Like, say you get your little brother to give you a massage or something. Give him like $5 if you got it. You know what I mean? Like, get, you know, or massage their back, you know? I don't know, but it's like you don't have to do everything on your own. You're not alone. I think that you have been carrying a lot of burdens. I think you carry the burden of this person's emotions as well. Like you're afraid to hurt this person's feelings when it's like this person's shown you time and time again that they're not afraid to hurt your feelings. So, you know what I mean? So it's like, obviously this isn't a safe person. Obviously this isn't somebody who is going to want to take any of these burdens off of your shoulder or actually help and support you in any kind of way. So these are the kind of people you need to be removing and getting rid of. You know, like you deserve a loyal, trustworthy support system. So let's go ahead. I'm going to turn this one over first. Let's see. Lovable. Oh, beautiful. Yes. So this is your true soul's purpose, soul's focus, I mean, but purpose as well. I am lovable and worthy of love. I set my intentions to open my heart, accepting all love and compassion that comes my way. I will find my people, the people who love and accept me for who I am, for I know I only need to discover them. Like some of you guys just, you haven't really met like your soul tribe. You haven't really met the people that are going to accept you for you, love you for you unconditionally. You've kind of met people who love you conditionally. You've met people who make you feel hard to love. You've met people who are not afraid to disappoint you, break your heart, betray you. And I think it makes a lot of sense why you have all this dysregulation, because they've made you feel unlovable. It's gone deeper than just your sleep. It's gone now to your self-esteem. It's gone now to your, I'm hearing solar plexus for those of you who do chakra work, like your confidence and your ability to have maybe a trusting and open, confident heart as well. So that's why until you clear, did you hear that? Please somebody, I hope the music drowned that. I was like, like what noises am I making? Anyways, it's like until you clear out your environment, clear out the people that are disturbing your nervous system, the people that make you feel like you need to be on guard and you need to like do everything by yourself. You can't ask them for help. It's like these are the people that are upsetting the nervous system. These are the people that are creating the dysregulation. You know, it's like you have to clear this up, and then it's like once you clear that up, it's like I feel like you're gonna get better sleep. Okay, you're gonna get better sleep, and then your soul's focus is gonna be on creating these new connections with people who truly love and honor and accept you, for people who have good intentions with you in your heart and want to see you thrive. They want to see you blossom. They want to see you grow. They want to give you sugar, not salt. 8 of Cups. Oh baby, this is all about walking away from what is no longer serving you. And this is about not looking back. This is about packing your bags and walking away, not looking back, not looking over your shoulder, releasing the things that are holding you back, releasing the things that are hurting you as well, the things that you know are not good for you. It's time. I think you have a huge heart, pile number 1, and I think you are incredibly lovable as well. But when you are constantly surrounded by people who are giving you this salt, by people who are showing you it's okay to hurt you, showing you it's okay to disappoint you and betray you, what is that teaching you internally? It's not okay, okay? This is not okay. And let's go ahead and see last card. 9 of Wands in reverse. Exactly. Your sole purpose right now is getting out of this survival mode, this dysregulation. Your sole purpose is peace. You don't have to be a warrior. You don't have to be a fighter. You don't have to be this person who's trapped in survival mode and doesn't trust anybody and is paranoid and is trapped in their head and losing sleep here. It's time to change. It's time to change this, because as soon as you make these changes and end these cycles, say goodbye with the 8 of Cups and the Death card. Once you say goodbye here, it's like you can finally become this soft, safe version of you, this vulnerable, true, authentic version of you, this lovable person that you are. It's just going to start shining. This is showing me that you are putting your walls down. This is all about putting your walls down, becoming vulnerable after being in periods of extreme survival mode with your guard completely up. Pardon me. Hold on. I do feel like this 3 of Wands is also very similar. See, bottom of the deck, sorry. Bottom of the deck energy was this 3 of Wands in reverse. And this is like letting you know that currently you're not seeing the bigger picture. I feel like you're not even seeing how far you can go, how far you can take things. I don't even know what that means. Like, I just feel like you're carrying so many burdens with this 10 of Wands. Everything's on your shoulders. Everything's on your back right now. But it's like you need to set those boundaries and say no and walk away. Block them, unfollow, clear out your environment, because it's just like all those cheesy posts, like you can't heal in the same environment that hurt you. You can't find this inner peace that your soul is craving. Your soul is craving some peace and quiet, and also like a good night's sleep. You know what I mean? And it's like once you get that good night's sleep, once you get that support system that truly loves and accepts you, it's like boom, you're gonna start seeing the bigger picture. You're gonna be like having so many ideas about your future and expansion, and it's just gonna be beautiful. I feel like that's all that I have. I'm gonna go ahead and actually I'm gonna pull some oracle cards just to kind of give you what else can you be focusing on, anything else, what do you need to be focusing on, just like little like a sub focuses sub focus, because your main focus here is inner peace, and also relearning the fact that you are extremely lovable. I said relearning, so maybe this is something you had to learn in the past. Oh, we have autumn. So maybe by the time, like, I feel like you're gonna be comparing yourself to, from now to who you are in autumn. Like there's something about fall where it's like things are gonna be completely different with this death card if you just keep following this focus. Tenacity, like I said, this is going to take courage. This is going to take a lot of bravery, a lot of strength to, you know, stand up for yourself, to, you know, walk away from things that are no longer serving you, to transform and end cycles. We have winter. Okay, interesting. So there's something about the end of the year. There's something about autumn, winter time. I feel like you're going to feel unrecognizable. And I feel like even from fall to winter, I'm just hearing glow up. Like I'm hearing glow up, and I'm hearing, it's like by autumn, you're going to have kind of learned like you're going to have found inner peace. Okay. By autumn, I think you're going to have learned how to really surround yourself with more protected energy, like protecting yourself, standing up for yourself, and just creating this environment of inner peace. And then it's like by winter, like it's gonna be glow up, like, you know, just like being in this energy of safety and inner peace, like boom, like I just think things are gonna happen very quickly. And it's like your wisdom, something about the owl, your wisdom is just like what you've learned from this experience is, it's almost like this life experience is just priceless. I don't know, it's really weird. It's just priceless. Like you wouldn't have been able to understand any other way, like I don't know, except by going through this. You had to kind of go through this to really learn this lesson. But we have stars, so maybe that's something that I feel like can be really peaceful. You know what I mean? When you go outside and you stand under the big night sky, and you know, I live in the city, so I'm gonna have a lot less stars in the sky, but if you can just pick out those stars anyway, and you know what I mean, and just kind of focus on breathing, focus on relaxing, on just the fact that all your problems are so tiny. Okay, so I'm gonna just leave it at that, my beautiful pile ones. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for clicking on, and if you stayed all the way till the end here. If you enjoyed it, if you resonated, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. I would love to hear what you guys think. Until next time, sending you the best love, light, protection, blessings, all the good stuff. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye. Precious. Hi there, pile number 2. You guys chose stars. You can manifest your every wish. So we're going to read the message from the book just to get a clearer idea of what Spirit is trying to relay here. So it says, it's time for you to take your goals and turn them into reality. Create that dream board. Wish on those shooting stars. Write in a daily manifestation journal. Cast a small or large spell. The universe is waiting to give you exactly what you deserve, given that it's best for everyone involved. Keep in mind that you also need to believe that you deserve it. This is a fun one. Okay, this is a cool one. So they're wanting you to focus on your dreams, your goals. They're wanting you to focus on physically manifesting them into your reality. I'm really jumpy to pull this. Okay, endless possibilities, exactly. And this is also about kind of expanding your mind to believe in all kinds of possibilities, like to really be open to receiving, to be open to the possibilities, the opportunities. Like they're going to be pouring in here as soon as you really, I think, put focus into your dreams and your goals. So it says endless possibilities. The possibilities of my life are endless, and this thought invigorates me. Though we ceaselessly plan ahead, anything and everything good could happen tomorrow. I can choose any path I want to be able to achieve my dreams. This is all about your dreams. Your soul's focus is right now is your dreams. It's your goals. I think if you pick this pile, like you're a huge dreamer, you could have like insanely huge goals and dreams that people might not understand or believe in, but I think that your soul's focus right now is to actually believe in them. And it's like the harder you push, the harder you go for yourself, the harder that you believe in these endless possibilities, it's like the more they're going to manifest. Like, as it doesn't matter what other people think. It's all about you and your manifestations. And with this beautiful Queen of Pentacles, it's just kind of emphasizing that you need to focus right now on finances, on stability, on the physical realm. Like you're very, I don't know, I feel like you're very focused on, or you need to be focused on the physical aspects. And that doesn't mean like your vessel or anything. It's just like the physical reality is what I'm getting. Like, how are you going to manifest your goals and dreams in this physical reality? Like, it's time to look within, go within, and really see. I like how it says ceaselessly plan ahead. Though we ceaselessly plan ahead, anything and everything could happen tomorrow. It's like this mindset of, I'm still going to do the work, I'm still going to make the plans, I'm still going to set myself up for the best chance at physically, at manifesting this in the physical reality. Okay, it's just kind of like more about understanding the like, I don't know, I'm hearing like logistics, like being real with yourself. Like you still need to have realism and not realism, you need to be more realistic is what they're trying to say. Like, I think a lot of the people that chose this pile are like just absolutely creative and have these crazy ideas and big dreams, and I think that they need to be grounded in reality. They need to be kind of grounded and pulled down to earth here, because I think that you can kind of get away in your own dreams and thoughts, and like it's like you might kind of be stuck in the the mental reality of it. It's like where you're constantly thinking about it, but you're not actually putting any actions into these manifestations. Like, they need to have actions behind it. You need to follow through with what you need to accomplish. Also, we have the Three of Pentacles here. So this is telling me that you also need to focus on collaboration. This is about coming together, three very vastly different kind of people, different energies coming together to create something even bigger than themselves. And once again, I feel like this is about being realistic. And it's like, realistically, when you have huge dreams, as you do, my beautiful pile twos, you're gonna need some help. You're going to need support. You're going to need other people with other kinds of talents to support you along the way. You can't do everything by yourself. And that's another thing that's coming through about being realistic, being honest with yourself. Okay, it's like we gotta I'm hearing the freaking amazing song Got to Be Real by Patti LaBelle, and well, I listened to the live one with Mariah Carey. Got to be real. Your love is my love is your love. Some of you guys here are singers. Some of you guys here are artists, like musically talented artists here. Some of you guys, it could be some kind of other art form or creativity. Like, I feel like you're very, very, very in tune with your emotions, like with your creativity, with your passion. But when it comes to the more, what's the word? Like action oriented process, like that's when you kind of might falter out and kind of lose momentum. And I don't know, it's like, it's just like, and see, that's where you might need help. Like, you might need help with somebody who can be more structured and help you, you know, figure out ways to get into better routines, or, you know, like somebody who's really good at routines, like coming in and helping you figure out what you need to be doing if you get distracted, if, you know, you can't, if you haven't been able to manifest it in the physical realm. It's like, you're gonna need help then. I think you're just gonna need help, period, because this group is just such big dreamers. Like, your dreams are just bigger than yourself. And we also have this 8 of Wands and the Death card showing. We have these two hidden, mystery. And so this is beautiful because I just feel like they're telling you to slow down a little bit. Yeah, they're definitely telling you to slow down. Like, it needs to be stable. It needs to have a solid foundation that this dream is built upon. You can't just build it on a shabby foundation, on wishful thinking, on hoping, on dreaming. It's like you need to ground these ideas and these thoughts into reality. And that's gonna take slowing down. I think that you might have a really fast energy, like where you don't wanna like you don't wanna sit down and just like, maybe you need to make list or make a routine, a schedule or something. It's like you refuse to sit down and just make that schedule, you know, and you keep putting it off, procrastinating. And so there's something about slowing down. I'm also hearing setting specific time. Say, I'm going to sit down at this time just for 30 minutes and I'm going to see what I come up with, you know, if you really struggle with focusing. Because I am kind of getting that pile too, where this pile really struggles with just sit down. Like, I'm just hearing sit down, just sit down, you know. Like, I don't know if maybe you're productive, but it's like it's not productive towards your goals and your dreams or something. And so it's like you're in this fast energy, but it's like it's not. It kind of feels like, yeah, what I'm seeing in my head is like the sparklers that they light up on the 4th of July. You see the sparklers, and it's like, it's so beautiful and it's so exciting, and then it just burns out and it's just like, okay, like that was great for like 2 seconds. You know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like you might go fast, and like it's like too fast. It's too fast where you can't actually organize your thoughts. You can't actually like build something solid off of this foundation. So it's like with this Death card, something needs to change. Okay, something needs to end. Some kind of way of doing things needs to end. It needs to change here so that you can really give your soul what it's been craving. And your soul is craving your dreams coming into reality. Your soul wants it so bad. Your soul wants these things to manifest so badly that I just feel like you need to give yourself the best fighting chance possible. Passions. Yes, Spirit. Thank you so much, Spirit. Oh, I love this. I just love I love what I do. I love what I do. I love tarot so much, and it's come through for me every fucking time. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, I love tarot. So, passions. This is you. This is you guys. What is your soul wanting to focus on? Your passions. Pursuing my hobbies and unique interest is not a waste of time. My hobbies bring me pure inner joy, and my interests light up my spirit in fantastic ways. I dismiss societal pressure and simply allow myself to enjoy the things that I like. Yes, beautiful. So maybe you've been feeling some societal pressure, and I think it's just because society really wants us to capitalize off of our dreams and our passions. So I think that you really need to find a beautiful balance between keeping this passion alive and grounding it into reality. Like, I'm hearing, you don't have to sell out. You don't have to give in to this, whatever society is expecting of you here. I think that you can kind of, as long as you've built this dream on a solid foundation, you can do whatever you want with those dreams. You've built it on a solid foundation. Like, you can, it doesn't matter what society says, and you'll simply be able to allow the things you like. So it's all about, your soul's really wanting you to find the balance here between this physical manifestation and like this passion, like keeping the fire alive, keeping your soul inspired, keeping that pure joy that you feel. Like, it's like, if it starts feeling like a job, if it starts feeling like something that just like doesn't light up your spirit, then it's done. It's like you're not gonna see it the same. Like, it's not gonna be as fulfilling. It's not gonna satisfy you. It's just, I think it's gonna make you sad. It's gonna make you really sad to see your dreams turn into this distorted kind of empty shell is what I'm getting, like an empty shell of this dream, that this idea that you had. It's not going to be authentic. It's not going to be you. So it's just like, build that foundation so that you can do whatever you want, so that you can represent whatever it is you're wanting, so you can broadcast your passions in whatever way you want to broadcast them. I feel like you've been shamed a lot. Like, people could have really dismissed your dreams, your ideas. People could have really told you that whatever it is you're doing is a huge waste of time. Okay, like, people just, they don't see the value in it. And I think that you're just the person to show them the value. You know what I mean? To show them the value in your passion, in the things, in your hobbies, in these unique interests that you have. The 9 of Swords in reverse. So yes, focus on releasing these anxious thoughts, these overwhelming thoughts. Pardon me. Like, I am getting with these, especially these two were hidden together. I feel like you might have been hiding your passion, hiding your hobbies, because society has told you it's a waste of time. It's not something you can capitalize off of. It's not, it's not something that is going, like, it's like people just feel like you have to do something just because it's going to make you a shit ton of money, And it's like, no, I can do something because it brings me pure inner joy and lights my spirit up in fantastic ways, okay? So with this 9 of Swords, it's like releasing these, I'm hearing obsessive thoughts. It doesn't have to be, but it's like, maybe it's like before you go to bed at night and you're just overthinking and like really anxious about your dreams and how you're going to pursue them. And it's like, I also feel like your soul is just a little bit sad. I feel like you haven't really been able to express yourself truly the way you want. And so with this 9 of Swords being reversed, your soul's focus is also releasing these thoughts, releasing these overwhelming, anxious thoughts, releasing these paranoid thoughts, releasing the pressure, okay? Forget about the pressure. Come back to the passion, come back to the inspiration, come back to that pure inner joy. Don't think about what other people are going to think. Stop caring about that. I think you're going to show them the value. I'm telling you, you're going to show them the value of your art, of your passion, of your hobbies. Okay, so we did have the Page of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Once again, I feel like this is people talking a lot of ish, okay? And it's like, drown it out, because you know what? They're coming through as immature. They're extremely immature. And it's just like, they're pointing at you and they're like, it's never gonna go anywhere, but it's like, what the heck are they doing? Have they put any kind of foundation to their dreams, their goals, their, you know? So just like really think about that. Like, would you take advice from that person? Are you really sitting here stressing over somebody's opinion? Maybe it's somebody that doesn't even know you, you know what I mean? It's like, you deserve more peace of mind, okay? You deserve to release these thoughts. So oh my goodness, I just saw passion in this deck here. I think it's right here. Yes, passion. We have passion and patterns. So I was gonna pull what's the sub focus for my pile number 2's sub focus. So it's like basically if there's anything else really quickly. We have music. I'm telling you, some of you guys are just musically inclined. Some of you guys are extremely musically talented, and you need to get on that. We have family. Okay, so this could be a sub focus. Some of you guys could be building deeper bonds with your family, or also creating a family, because I'm seeing the little baby. Yes. Some of you guys might be having a baby. We have solitude. Okay, so make time for yourself. Like I said, you need to plan out some time where you sit like for an hour, 30 minutes just by yourself, and you really focus on what you need to do, what you need to accomplish, like building this foundation. You know, you need to set out a time, I don't know every day, but like at least, I'm hearing like at least like 3 times a week or something, just to kind of like check in and see, maybe 2 times a week, I don't know. Contentment. Ooh, see, this is what I'm getting with this contentment. I feel like you're currently content, and I feel like your soul is craving for you to make these dreams happen. And you see how like it's like a different color and everything. It's like, you need to focus on that pure inner joy, that passion, okay? You don't need, like, you deserve so much more than this contentment. And it's also like really asking yourself, like, if I don't put the effort in, if I don't build the foundation, if I don't give myself the best fighting chance for my dreams to come true, am I gonna be okay with this contentment? Am I gonna be okay with that? And I think that's part of what you need to think about when you're in solitude here. Ooh, that was a fun one, pile 2s. Thank you so much for clicking on. If you guys like this video, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. I would love to hear from my stars pile. Until next time, guys, I'm sending you all the best. Love, light, protection, blessings. See you later. Hi there, pile number 3s. You guys chose raindrops. Take a chance on them. Okay, so I'm going to read the message from the book just to get a better idea of what Spirit's trying to say here. So it says, if anyone has a reason to keep their guard up, it's you. People have been known to mistreat you, and like any rational person, you finally got tired of it. Went back inside, locked the door, but you weren't supposed to stay out of the rain forever. No matter how terrifying the prospect may seem, you need to put yourself out there again. Whoever it is you're thinking of, they can be trusted to walk with you through the storm. Oh. Okay, pile number 3. So I'm definitely getting a romantic energy. Okay, so if it's not completely romantic, this is your soul's focus is about opening your heart. Okay, I think that some of you guys have kind of thrown your heart in the freezer and you've just like closed the door and walked away, forgot about it. And you're just like, I don't care. And you've turned off the part of you that trust people, I think. Like it said, I feel like if anyone should be distrusting, it's you. Like if anyone should have a reason to be scared, it would be you, because I think that you have actually experienced with this Knight of Cups a lot of manipulative people. I think a lot of people who emotionally manipulated you. I just heard emotionally abuse as well. So like some of you guys, this was deeply I want to say a traumatizing, like this was, you know, your emotional experience with other people has made your heart withdraw, pardon me. And because you've withdrawn your heart, I think that it's creating a lot of cravings from your soul. Like your soul is just craving connection. It's craving love. Like definitely if you have given up on love, like I think that your soul is still craving that connection. There could be somebody specific as well that maybe you've been thinking about and really wanting to take a chance on, but I just feel that guard. I feel like your guard is still really high up. So let's go ahead and see. We have beauty. Seeking approval or gazes from others is not important. I seek to define myself in full and not just by my appearance. My beauty is most prominent when I'm living a carefree and happy life, unconcerned with others' approval. So that is so beautiful, because I think your soul is also craving like unconditional love within connections. It's like craving like a love that goes deeper than the skin. Like somebody who actually sees the beauty within you, the person who, you know, doesn't care if you look messy or, you know, like imperfect. They don't care. But I think that there's a big part of you as well that has a lot of self-love. I think you do. Like, I genuinely do feel like you are somebody who is very independent. And I think that, you know, part of your soul is like not looking for anybody else's approval. And it's like, I think you're confusing that independence with like, let's see, with the independence with, confusing independence with, I'm trying to think of the words. Like connection, like this independence, I don't know. Like, I think you're just really terrified of being in codependent energies where you have to rely on other people because of how deeply other people have hurt you, manipulated you, you know, made you put this guard up. And so I think that there's a part of your soul that like isn't craving anybody's approval. Like it's all about, I think this is more so just about rebuilding trust with other people, because we also have this 9 of Pentacles. So it's just telling me like you're extremely independent. Like you have your own money, you have your own house, car, whatever, like you have your own things, like your own life. And I think that you can take a lot of credit for the things that are in your life. Like you're like, I did this for myself, I got this for myself, I built this life for myself. And it's like you're very independent, but I just get a sense of like some loneliness, especially when it rains. I don't know, like I'm getting something with the rain where it's like when it rains, like you really wish you had someone to cozy up with. But then it's like, I think you put shame on yourself where it's like, why do I wish that? Like I'm good on my own. And like I don't know. This hyper independence is more of a trauma response. It's like you're wanting to stay away from codependency, but it's like you're reacting to this trauma response of hyper independence instead. Alright guys, sorry I got interrupted, so I had to walk away there, but I just heard a cat crying. I'm like so scared it's mine. So I'm a little distracted. Let me get back into it. Oh my gosh. Yes, so this is all about softening your heart. Softening your heart. I feel like you've been on your own, independent. Like you're just somebody who very much does things on your own. And I think you've just kind of closed yourself off to your emotions, to like your emotional side, to emotional connections as well. What is this? The 4 of Cups? Yes, exactly. The 4 of Cups is all about being disappointed by the 3 cups that have spilt, that you're missing out on the one that's being handed to you. So it's like, I think that you have been so stuck in this disappointment towards this person that you don't even recognize that. I think a lot of people would love to love you or love to give you a cup, you know what, at least one cup, you know, like a start of something. But it's like being so focused, so stubbornly focused on what's gone wrong, what's disappointed you, what's hurt you, that it's like you just can't open back up. You can't open back up. You can't receive. Like this is all about learning how to soften, learning how to receive, learning how to become more open to vulnerable, emotional, intimate connections. Because right now you guys are coming across as the Queen of Swords in reverse. This is somebody very cold, very cutting. I think you're a little bit calculated, okay? Just because of everything that you've went through. And I think that some people even think that you're mean. Like some people genuinely think that, hold on. All right, sorry guys, I keep getting interrupted. I feel like I keep hearing a crying cat, and one of my cats is outside, and so I'm just like freaking out because it keeps like, every time I go out there, it stops. So, oh my gosh. I feel like this is what you're scared of. Like this is exactly what you're scared of. Like some of you guys are really scared of opening your own heart and basically like being scared to care about somebody else, being scared to possibly lose somebody. Like, I don't know, some of you guys, like, it's like you want to close off your heart so like you can't get hurt anymore, but it's actually hurting you to be like this, you know what I mean? And with the Queen of Swords in reverse, like, people might see you as cold and calculated, and you know, like, people might not trust you, you know what I mean, just because of the way you come across. Like, some people feel like your words are very heartless or emotionless. Emotionless. There you go. Sorry. I'm like so stressed out right now for my cat. Like, and right now it's like I don't hear anything, so I'm just like, I don't know where to go, what to do. So I'm about to go on a break after this and just look around. But we have recharge. I am allowed to take breaks. When a task is causing me stress, I will take a deep breath, put a hand to my heart, and step away. This allows me to gain a new perspective, recharge my brain, and work more efficiently in the future. So I feel like this is what you need to do. It's like, I'm getting a sense here of, you need to recharge your batteries, your emotional batteries. Like, I think you need to really, I think you've spent a lot of time alone already, but I think you need to learn ways to cause yourself less stress whenever you're in social situations or whenever you're building these connections. It's like, if you need to pull away, if you need to take a break, if you need to take a breather, go to the bathroom, you know, like, you can do that. You can pull away. I think what's different this time around, and what you're not realizing, is that you have grown from this time that you've been alone, and you've spent this time alone. It's like you don't seek approval, you know what I mean? You have this very beautiful, independent energy, and it's like, whenever you're feeling overwhelmed or like pressure to build connections, like, just, you already know that you're good on your own. You already know that you're good on your own. So I think you deserve some company. I don't know, like, you deserve somebody who's gonna share, like, be independent too, you know what I mean? Somebody who's gonna be just as independent, somebody who's going to calm you down. I think somebody who, like, makes you feel safe. And it's like, I don't know. I think you're the kind of person, my pile threes, that, like, no matter what, you're gonna need to take a break and, like, recharge your batteries at social events. And it's like, you need to find somebody who's okay with that, who understands your social needs and social boundaries and respects that. And I think that if you do have somebody in mind, like, I think that they do really care about you, and Spirit's wanting you to take a chance. We have strength in reverse. Interesting. I think that you have become a little weakened just by having to do everything on your own. I think you've stressed yourself out deeply, deeply, deeply. And it's like, you deserve somebody who's gonna, like, help you recharge, help you just, I don't know, I'm hearing new life, like, bring new life into your energy. It's really interesting. We have beauty at the bottom of the deck over here as well. So double beauty energy. Like, some of you guys could be focusing on, like, your physical appearance and your beauty, and, like, because some of you guys, I think you've neglected the beauty aspect just because you don't really care about approval and, like, what other people think anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Like, if you decide to wear makeup, if you decide to do this and that, like, it doesn't really matter to you. But for some of you here, you're definitely going to be focusing on that as you're, like, putting yourself out there. Maybe as you're dating. We have metamorphosis. Yeah, I feel like this is a huge change. We have depth. This is a change because you're gonna try to, you deserve to try to let somebody into intimately understand the depth of you. I think you've never had that before, where somebody really genuinely cares about you and your feelings and understands what, like, why you are the way you are. We have 2 here. We have Blossom and we have Winter. So with this Blossom, I feel like this person is going to bring out this very beautiful side of you. I don't know, like this person, just because of the way you guys energetically, oh my God, my cat just walked in. Oh, thank God. I'm so nervous. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I was like, am I never going to see her again? I just hear her crying and oh my God. Anyway. Okay. We have Blossom. So yeah, like this person is going to like, just like, I don't know, like make you blossom. Like I feel like they're the sun and you're a flower, and you know, photosynthesis. You're eating them. No. Okay, hold on. Better we do it. I mean, that's exactly what I'm getting, is like this person makes you open up. This person makes you feel safe. This person, you know what I mean? Like they bring out the best side of you. And look, we also have Metamorphosis, and then we have Blossom, the wings. So it's like, I feel like you're learning how to kind of open up on your own. It's like, I feel like you feel vulnerable, like your wings are still kind of new. You still don't really have the hang of it, but it's like, I feel like come winter time, I think you're going to be a lot more comfortable in your vessel. I think you're going to be a lot more comfortable trying to build intimate connections. Like you're going to be putting yourself out there, you're going to be blossoming, and possibly because of a specific connection. Okay. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck too. So it's like they really want you to focus on passion. I feel like you've kind of lost the passion over time because you've been so focused on guarding yourself, on protecting yourself, on the disappointment that you faced. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at that, my beautiful pile threes. I'm sorry there were so many interruptions with this video, but I hope the message still got across. Soul focus is connection, love, intimacy, and defrosting. Okay, you guys are a little bit cold, so I'm gonna with winter as well. I'm gonna leave it at that, my beautiful pile threes. Thank you so much if you clicked on. If you enjoyed this, resonated, got useful messages out of this, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Until next time, I'm sending you the best. Love, light, protection, blessings. Bye. Welcome, pile number 4s. You guys chose the bonus reading. So this pile is a collective reading that's a little bit shorter than the rest of the piles. It's kind of like the lazy after pile. I also take these messages for myself. So we are the collective for pile 4. We pulled Witchfire. Stand up for yourself. So we're going to go ahead and read the message from the book to get a clearer idea what Spirit's trying to say. So it says, there's no better way to say it. Someone in your life is trying to burn you at the stake. Maybe you didn't give them something they wanted, or you didn't let them get away with their bad behavior. Either way, they're trying to ruin your reputation. Rest assured, your reputation will stay intact. Silence can be effective, but this is not that kind of situation. Get loud and let them have a taste of your bitch fire. Okay, so this is an interesting one, especially compared to the other readings. Yeah, this is your soul focus is standing up for yourself and fighting back. I genuinely think that you have people around you that are not wishing you well, and I think that you are tired of it. And I think that there's this sense here with the 3 of Pentacles, you just can't collaborate with everybody. And yeah, this is a weird one. Like, this is such a weird, like, your soul focus is to like, I don't want to say call out a person, but like, if somebody has been messing with you or talking about you, telling lies, trying to ruin your reputation, running their mouth, you know, it's time to kind of stand up and be like, look, none of this is true. I don't know why you're saying, you know, keep my name out of your mouth type thing. I don't know. It's something about, it's about self-respect, and it's about standing up for yourself. This is so interesting. Yeah, this is about self-respect, self-value, because we also have my body here. My body is my home, and I must love it immeasurably. By gently touching my skin, my laugh lines, and my scars, I appreciate my body fully. I am beautiful inside and out. This person could be body shaming you. This person could be running rumors about maybe your body or like your weight. I do want to say, oh, this is horrible energy. It's just like somebody is running their mouth, and I think that it's time for you to like say something. I think this person was kind of hoping you wouldn't say anything, but I think that this person does not think before they speak. It's very impulsive communication, and I think that they might not have even thought about what would happen if you were to hear about what they were saying and doing. Like, they never thought about the consequences here. So we do have the Hanged Man in reverse. So yes, your soul's focus is all about getting unstuck, speaking up. Like, this is about movement, action, taking action, speaking out, standing up for yourself. And yeah, this is about protecting yourself, protecting your reputation, protecting your body. And I just feel like there's another message here, because we also had the bottom of the decks, both of them with letting go. And then we also had bottom of the deck tree, let them go. So your soul's focus right now is to stand up for yourself and to also let these people go. It's so weird how it's specifically about people right now. Like, this shouldn't be what your soul has to focus on. I'm so sorry, pile number 4, that you are experiencing something like this. You know, triangulation, gossip, all of these really toxic communication. styles are very popular nowadays because we live in such a narcissistic society. We live in a world where everybody is constantly promoting themselves, and we thrive off of our social medias, and I just think that it creates a lot of, basically, where we feel like we aren't going to have any consequences for saying horrible things, or mean things, or, you know, like there's no repercussions sometimes, it feels like, because it's so normalized. This gossip, this, you know, just kind of like nasty, mean bullying. It's become like a trend in some ways, like, oh, to be a hater. And it's just really, so I'm so sorry that your soul has to kind of experience a situation where you're forced to stand up for yourself. But I see you here breaking out of this cage. I see you, you know, freeing yourself from the situation, especially with the Hanged Man in reverse. This usually represents somebody who is kind of put in a timeout. But when this is reverse, you're coming out of that timeout. So it's like you're coming out of a period, I feel like, where you might have felt really stuck about the situation, like you didn't know what to do. But I think it's pretty clear with letting go and let them go what the, you know, what the universe is trying to say here, especially with the Hierophant as well. To me, with this reverse, this can represent like a broken commitment. So I'm getting like a broken commitment. This was a broken commitment that somebody, let me check on the, yeah, it's like, I don't even know what you did to this person to deserve this. It's like maybe you didn't give them something they wanted, or you didn't let them get away with their bad behavior. It's like this very normalized bad behavior that I think that your soul is learning how to stand up, use your voice, speak out when you don't agree with bad behavior, normalized bad behavior. And I think that this person broke commitments possibly because of boundaries, or because of the fact that you started standing up for yourself and they didn't like that. And it's possible you could have like not given them something they wanted, like the cards was suggesting. Maybe they wanted something very specific that you just wouldn't give them. And so now it's about ruining your reputation. So let's go ahead and read the message. It says, letting go. I choose to be free and will fly towards positive relationships, words, and actions. Or, let me start over. I choose to be free and will fly towards positive relationships. Words and actions will no longer make me feel lesser than what I truly am, a gift to this world. I choose to embody light and let go. Okay? So I think you're learning how to let go, release negative relationships. And I think you're also learning how to not let words and actions affect you, affect your value. It does not mean anything, no matter what people are saying. It still doesn't take away from the fact that you, my beautiful pile fours, are a gift to this world. And I think that, you know, people throw sticks and stones at light. I don't know, something about light. People do not like to see light shining for some reason, especially people who are in a dark place. And I think that you didn't ask for this situation, but it is something you had to learn because you are such a bright light. So let's go ahead and read this tree, let them go. So it says, you often take on the pain of others. You used to think it was because you're an empath, but these days you're not so sure. Sometimes it feels like other people are emptying their emotions into you and giving nothing in return. Sometimes we even feel we've inherited pain from those who come before us in our family tree. This is your permission to let go. Your life is ultimately about you, not what other people expect you to carry for them. Okay? Let me read that again. Your life is ultimately about you, pile 4, not what other people expect you to carry for them. I think what happened here is somebody is really angry that you didn't read the script that they had prepared. Somebody very controlling, somebody who just wants things a specific way, who did not think about your feelings whatsoever. And I think that they also didn't think about this connection. And you see how this is a tree. This is a fully grown tree. Maybe not fully grown, it looks a little small, but like roots and all, it's like it's out here. It took how many years for this tree to get to this point? And it's like I feel like this person did not think twice about the words they were saying, the actions they were taking, and they set it afire. And that's why it's like with this witch fire, it's okay to stand up for yourself. It's okay, because this person needs some consequences, I think. And I think that they just don't deserve you. They really don't deserve you. You're a gift to this world. And if anybody is trying to make you carry things that you are saying no to and setting boundaries, and saying no thank you, and just not respecting you, I'm feeling like this is your sole focus is about respect. I feel like the people around you lack so much respect towards you. They don't want to give you credit for how far you've come. They don't want to give you your roses. They don't want to appreciate you. They don't want to support you. They don't want to root for you. These are not people who are on your team. And it's okay. It's okay to realize that. It's okay to release them, and not be silent. If somebody asks you what happened, be like, yeah, that stupid beep, did this and that. You're gonna tell your story. You're gonna speak up. You're not going to stay quiet about situations that have hurt you in the past. You shouldn't be asked to be silent either. So your soul focus is about respect and letting go. Respect, standing up for yourself, letting go. You can't collaborate with everybody. I think you're gonna feel a lot more free. There's such a freeing energy here with the bird, and also with the Hanged Man in reverse. It's just such a free energy of no longer being stuck, no longer being trapped. And it's yes, I feel a grieving energy, but it's this commitment was broken. And I feel like there was a huge lack of love, huge lack of respect. And you just deserve more. You deserve so much more. So let me get a sub focus. What's the sub focus for my pile number 4s? Ooh, we have mindfulness. I love this. So, this is a beautiful time to work on mindfulness, mindful eating, mindful walking. I think that's really going to help you get back into your body. I feel like you might be feeling a little bit disconnected from your body, especially if there was anything here involving body shame, where these people or person body shamed you. Okay, so there's something about connecting back with your body, becoming mindful of the things that you eat, consume, watch on TV, the people you hang around. Just mindfulness, setting those intentions. What am I trying to accomplish? How can I be mindful about moving closer towards those goals? We also have family here, okay? So for some of you guys, this is about focusing more on your family, on healing family connections. This could also be about starting your own family here. But there's a lot of blue, and I love that because blue represents your throat chakra. So that's all about speaking up and, yeah, using your voice. Love to see it. What's the bottom of the deck? What's the bottom of the deck? Tenacity. I love to see it. Tenacity, Cassidy. Hey, hey. Sorry. I just did a whole dance. Y'all can't even see me. Y'all can't even see me. Okay. Tenacity, yes. Focus on your tenacity, your endurance. You're very, very strong, and you are strong enough to get through this situation, as painful as it is. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys with that message. Thank you so much for being here for my little bonus piles. I carry a special place in my heart for anybody who listens to these and resonates with them and connects with me as a collective, or me and our collective. So thank you once again. Please, 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 if you did resonate, find these messages useful, snag me a little thumbs up, comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. And until next time, I am sending you all the best love, light, protection, blessings. Thank you again. See you later.